Evacuation operations have resumed in Afghanistan with renewed urgency as Western countries ramp up efforts to pull out troops and civilians from the conflict-ridden region. Evacuations have resumed after a violent suicide bombing killed over 160 people, including 13 U.S. service members, outside the gates of the Kabul airport on Thursday. The U.S. has so far evacuated over 105,000 people from Afghanistan, with over 12,000 people being evacuated in the last 24 hours. The U.S. State Department, meanwhile, is actively working to evacuate around 500 Americans remaining in Afghanistan.
I think the fact that we've evacuated more than 105,000 people, including, and I can give you all the latest numbers, which I know the State Department is giving or is about to give. So of those evacuated since August 14th, we've evacuated at least 5,100 U.S. citizens, likely more. We've received confirmation within the last day more than 300 additional Americans were evacuated. Based on our outreach, there are approximately 500 American citizens we are currently working with who want to leave, and we are communicating directly and in direct contact with them.
U.S. President Joe Biden has described the operations as a worthy mission, despite the loss of 13 service members in the suicide bombing. Biden has also been warned of further terror attacks as the country speeds up operations to evacuate its troops before the August 31 deadline. The UK, meanwhile, has entered the final stages of its Kabul evacuation. According to the British Defence Minister, the country will not accept any more people for flights out of Kabul beyond those who are already inside the airport. The UK's ability to process evacuation requests has been reduced, with the main focus to get diplomats and service personnel out of the country. The country has so far evacuated nearly 15,000 people from Afghanistan. Germany is the latest to end its evacuation operations from the crisis-hit nation. The last of the German military aircraft and troops arrived in the northern air base of Wunstorf on Friday. 3 military aircraft landed on Friday, bringing in over 300 soldiers, paratroopers and special forces officers. According to the German Defense Ministry, around 5,300 people from at least 45 nations have been evacuated safely from the region. Meanwhile, France has also ended its pull-out operations. The French Defense Minister, Florence Parly, in a statement said that the country had to stop the airlift operations due to lack of security at the Kabul airport. The country has so far evacuated over 3,000 people from Afghanistan. And our correspondent Anas Malik has been tracking all those developments in Kabul, getting us the latest updates. He has sent us this report. Take a look.
The Afghan Taliban have now seized control of parts of the military side of Kabul's international airport, though the Pentagon says that they're very much in charge. Local Taliban sources tell me that they have taken control of some of the gates. There are 7 entrances to the military side, and some gates have been taken over by the Taliban after allied forces left, such as the Danish forces, the Finnish forces, the Dutch forces, and the other forces from other countries as well. We understand that British forces have also left. They've also switched down their Twitter account, and the Afghan Taliban would now be moving in closer to the premises of the military side, to the inner circle, as and when the US troops depart. Anas Malik in Kabul, Afghanistan for WION World is One.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.